Hi people, I'm Andre. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a personal trainer in Munich, Germany. And in this video I want to present you FIBO 2025 Day 2, so stay tuned. Alright, let's begin. By the way, if you wonder why I have a different tank top, it's because I'm recording this video at a different time. Right, I'm moving on to the video. This was for the first time when I tried this piece of machine from Gym 80, which is the bicep overhead curl machine. I would say quite a good machine, although I didn't feel the stretch at the end that much, but it's maybe because I'm too tall for the equipment. I think I had a good setup, but yeah, overall I would say a solid 7. Now moving on to the next one, which was the lat puller machine. The interesting thing about this one is that you can adjust the handles, so you can pull from a different angle, let's say, and also the resistance profile overall was quite good. Yeah, for this one I would say a solid 9, definitely. All right, I'm moving on to the chest supported T-bar row machine. I hope that's the correct name of it. I felt a good contraction, also a good stretch, and also the scapular travel for this specific movement was quite good on this machine. Overall, a solid 10. All right, next one in the line is the lat pullover machine. One interesting thing about all these Gym 80 machines, especially the new ones from Pure Craft, is that you have a pedal and you can start the movement in a good position. I totally love that, and I would give this one a 6, just because I'm a bit too tall for it and it's hard for me to find my correct setup. Now moving on to the next one, which is a chest press. Combination, I would say, between Sven press, which you can do with a plate, and narrow grip chest press. Interesting thing about this one is that you feel your tricep a lot during the exercise, because it's basically a tricep press, a flat press, and I would say overall an 8, especially for the tricep contraction. Very good one. Moving on to another one, which was the chest press. The thing is that I think in this video I didn't set up the plates. As you can see, you can move where you can have the plates, and you have a total different resistance profile, and also the mechanical load is a bit different from a biomechanics standpoint of view. Overall, I would say 8. All right, next one in the line is the incline press, also narrow grip. For this one, I would say it's a good option if you want to hit the upper pec and also tricep at the same time. Was quite good resistance profile, and for this one a solid 8. Alright, let's move on. Let me show you real quick how the Keiser machines look like. Honestly, one of the most joint friendly ways to hit your legs. So first, foot placement. I go shoulder width, toes slightly out. That gives me a strong base to squat from without messing with my knees. Now here's what makes it different. Instead of plates, this uses air resistance. You adjust the load using the buttons here. Super smooth, I would say. What I like is how control these feels. No bouncing, no joint pressure, perfect I would say for high reps or rehab phases without trashing your spine, especially in a deload week. I would totally recommend it. And yeah, if you never tried this machine, give it a shot. Way different from your typical leg press or Smith squat. It's clean, smooth, and it works, so that's what I like about it. As you can see, this gentleman here was helped me with some tips on how to use it. Very friendly, very professional. So yeah, I would say for the squat machine, a solid 10, especially for contact athletes and athletic training and so on. Very good. So yeah, that was FIBO 2025 day 2. Last day at FIBO this year. It was amazing. A lot of people, a lot of people. But that's what makes this whole FIBO so nice, is that you can connect with a lot of great individuals and get to know your favorite fitness models and so on, let's say inspirations and so on, people that motivated you in the beginning. Interesting to see them in person, in real life. I would say overall FIBO is getting better and better, but I see they have a shift now towards more marketing, which I can understand. Like, there was room for everyone there, so you had machines, influencers, education, innovations and so on. There was basically room for everyone. The thing is, you just have to have a good plan when you go there, because the halls and so on are extremely big. So in order to make the most out of it, you have to have a plan, otherwise you will lose a lot of time searching for things, or just, I don't know. You can basically do that. You can do whatever you want. You can try equipment, you can try new protein beverages, massage guns, a lot of things. So it's basically probably the biggest fitness event on the planet. Also, the prices were not that much, so we paid basically for 2 tickets, we paid 35 euro each, so that's 70 euro per person, let's say, for 2 days, which is nothing, especially because of the fact that you get a lot of free stuff. You get t-shirts, you get shakers, protein stuff and so on, so it's totally worth it. Like, you can do challenges and basically win t-shirts and so on. So, and the thing is that they do that for marketing awareness, which I can understand, and everybody does that. You can see where the trend is going, the market, how it develops. This is what FIBO it's all about, to show the improvement, the innovation, and to show the trends, where this whole thing, fitness, is going, in which direction. So far it's going in a good direction, and it's only getting better. So I would say FIBO 2025 was 2 times better or 3 times better than the last year, especially in terms of organization and so on. Of course, yeah, if you want to say something about the ESN and the always, yeah, you had to wait like two hours in the queue, which is a bit annoying. The ESN hall was not, let's say, that big, and it was combined with OAs and more nutrition. Basically, everything centered around those brands. A lot of influencers were there and so on. There was also Chris Bumstead there with his raw energy drinks and so on, but I wasn't that lucky to see him, although I wanted to. I would say if you have a business, it's better to go there in the first 2 days, because that's more for B2B, and then on the weekend it was more for the influencers and so on. So it was basically more for the public. Yeah. Alright, that was it about the video. I was Andre. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. And don't forget to visit my website for coaching or personal training. Until next time, have a good one. Peace. Bye-bye.